Tom Wolf here for Chester County Gridiron Insiders. Joined today by head coach for the Downingtown West Whippets, Tom Kline. But before we talk to Tom, here's a word from PA Rebels. Tom, how you doing today?
Good, Tom. How are you?
You should be good. You're 4-0. You guys are playing great football, all three phases of the game. Want to start off by asking, you're going into the season, everybody in the county is thinking, how you replace a legend like Mike Milano. What are your thoughts on that process, and how have you kind of put your imprint on this program?
Well, you would probably be the 1,000th person to say I've had big shoes to fill over the last couple months, and I'm well aware. He's an amazing person, coach. I've learned so much from him. He's still around. He comes out, watches practice, talks. We text all week and talk. It's been, I'll say this, the one thing getting used to is all eyes are on me right now. I think the town of Downingtown is well aware of who I am right now, and I think they're very curious to see, what our next chapter is going to be. As far as the stamp that I put on things, I wanted to make it a mission here to make our program more community-based. So outside of us just playing on the field, I want us getting more involved in our youth programs around here, running clinics, going to the games, seeing the kids in the hallways, things that we can do with other programs in the school, with the teachers, just overall getting our players just out in the community, working with the band, being out there, being supportive of all the other programs, just making this more of a community effort. And then on the field, I am hands-on as hands-on gets. I am running our off-season conditioning program. I run our after-practice conditioning. I do our Saturday morning post-game yoga. So if we're doing something that's football-related, I am right in the middle of it and see everything and see everybody that's doing it. And I think that's been my touch on things.
Football-wise, watching film and seeing you guys live, there's still shades of the Mike Milano, wing T, and spread concepts, but we can really see the power running game. Being the O-line coach, I'm assuming that's your doing.
Yeah. Well, that was one thing when we met and when we started putting things together in March. One of the things I did want to emphasize is I love running the ball. I want to run 2 tight end sets sometimes, 3 tight end sets if I can. And I want to run the ball. Doesn't mean I don't want to throw the ball. I want to take what the defense gives us. But definitely a little bit more emphasis on the run game with me. And again, that's just who I've always been, and I kind of brought that with me.
Let's talk about your quarterback, man, Chase Pricker. He's also had big shoes to fill with Hennicle, 2-year starter, all-league player. Watching Chase on film last few weeks, I mean, he's not making mistakes. He's making plays for you. How's he developing?
Cole's great. He's a great kid. I saw him last year as our JV quarterback, and I just saw right away like he's a special kid. And almost like what I'm dealing with right now, I'll never be able to be Coach Milano, and Cole knows right now I can never be Quinn Hennicle, and we're just trying to be our own people. I'm trying to be Tom Kline running this team, and he's trying to be Cole Bricker, starting quarterback, and he's creating his own thing, and we've said that. We're trying to set our own standard right now. We're a relatively new coaching staff and a new quarterback, new team, and that's kind of like been our theme all year is we're setting our standard.
Last question. I know you got Avongrove tonight, so you got Avongrove on your brain.
Yeah.
You're the game of the week next week, though, with Westchester Ruston. Any initial thoughts on Westchester Ruston?
Well, I have not watched a minute of film on Ruston. That's not my thing. After tonight's game, I said about midnight tonight, I'll be sitting back and I'll put some film on and take a peek at them. Coach St. Clair and I have been friends for a long, long time. We coached together 25 years ago at Westchester East, and then when he first opened up Ruston, I coached with him for the first 2 years that they opened, so we have a tremendous respect for each other. It's the first time our programs are playing against each other, so that's going to be super exciting, and I think more than that, I have such respect for him and his coaching staff and what they do. I'm really looking forward to the game.
It's going to be a great one.
Yeah.
Tom, I appreciate the time. Good luck
Thank you.
tonight. Good luck next week.
Appreciate it. Thank you.